Hello there, my name is JD from Studio 2105. Welcome back to MixStream Online and a brand new episode of Weekly Update Wednesdays. Firstly, a warm welcome to all the new viewers, and how could I forget, right? A big shout out and thank you to all the patrons who help to support the channel financially. If you are new to this channel, please head on down and click on the subscribe button, click on the notification bell as well, so that you'll be updated every time I upload a brand new video. Sign up for the email list, and if you want to help us become a patron, you can do so via the website below, www.patreon.com/studio2105. How's everyone doing out there? I hope all of you are doing fine. Sadly, it's kind of a little bit of a sucky situation right now here in Malaysia, because we are back again into another total lockdown here because of the rising cases of COVID here in our country. We are in a period of another 2-week lockdown. Maybe more. We've really seen a huge spike and a huge surge in cases here. And I'm not going to go into, the discussions of, what went wrong or how everything is going. But I just hope that, all of you, if you're watching, wherever you may be, hope all of you all are staying healthy and staying safe, okay? Well, let's get all of the bleak doom and gloom news of what's going around us out of the way. Okay, let's head on down to this week's featured question. What makes me a better producer? Is it a good knowledge of music theory or having a good ear? I love this question and I love this topic, and this is one of the things which I cover in one of the video modules from my direct access music production workshop. I do suggest, if you want to check it out in a little bit more detail, that you can do so. Just click on the card which will take you to the video, but of course after you've watched this video. A producer's job is a combination of vision, organization, and leadership. Now, vision is the ability to visualize, to see what the end goal is. Now, knowing the end goal allows a producer to map out the plan to achieve that goal. And when you have that plan, that helps you to lead the team, right? This includes the band, the session musicians if there are any, any engineers that are under you, or maybe even personnel such as music arrangers, etc. It helps to lead the team in the right direction, and very importantly, to constantly move the project forward. Just by examining this definition of what a music producer is, it's pretty evident, right, that having a good knowledge of music theory is not necessary, okay? It's not really something that you must have in order to make you a good producer. Now, there are many types of producers. Some will have a musical background, whether formal or informal. Perhaps some of them may be self-taught. Some will have technical skills in audio, and some will not. Some producers will have that ability, assemble a team. They have the people skills to find the right mix of talents, skilled personnel, both from the creative and also the technical side of things, and to assemble them together as a production team. Now, having a good foundation in music theory, although not a must, I have to say it is helpful because it allows you to understand and speak, right, a common language of music with the rest of the team. It's always super useful to be able to, talk about what scales you are, what key. We talk about the chords and chord progressions, some of the basic stuff, right? It allows that communication, that common language between you and different musicians will be very useful. But ultimately, I think that's most important thing is that you need to have a good ear, a good sense of musical taste, and all of this, a combination of both, ideally, will lend itself to good musical vision and in the end makes you a better producer. So here are a list of several tips that can make you a better producer. Number one, production is vision and leadership. Now, as I mentioned earlier, a good producer needs to have a combination of both, right? So vision is good, talent is good, but just having vision and talent alone is not good enough. Okay, a producer needs to be able to lead and motivate the people that are involved in the production. Number two, consider taking classes. Recognize your weaknesses and work towards overcoming them. If you don't know music theory, consider signing up for formal music lessons. Okay, if you do not come from a musical background, find an instructor, hire an instructor, right, and pick up and learn an instrument. Now, if you don't know how to record and mix, right, think about attending maybe courses in an audio school. Aim for some form of paper qualifications, maybe just a certificate or maybe a diploma, or hey, if you want to go for it, go for a degree, okay? Or if you don't want to go the route of the audio school, right, you can always sign up for online courses. Number three, collaborate with other producers. Adopt a DIT mentality. DIT is what I call do it together, right? Find a more experienced producer who can bring their own unique set of skills and their experience to complement yours, right? Working with another producer, especially one who's a little more experienced than you, is a valuable opportunity worth far more, right, than just trying to learn and trying to do everything by yourself. Number four, explore different styles and genres. Step out of your comfort zone. Different musical styles will come with different approaches to musical production. If you're someone who's doing a lot of rock, okay, try going into hip hop or maybe EDM. If you are a hip hop guy, try exploring, all right, rock productions or EDM. Or if you're an EDM guy, right, try going into acoustic. You try going into rock styles. Combine all of it. Learn from all these different styles and different genres. The more that you know across all these various styles and genres will only make you a better producer. Learn how to make a budget. The old saying goes, time is money, okay? Now, working out a budget gives you and the client the ability to ensure that the musical vision that you have can be achieved. But more importantly, it helps you to gauge your progress and recognize your limits. Having a budget will, knowing how much things cost, right? Whether you need to hire engineers, whether you need to hire arrangers, whether you need to hire any session musicians, knowing how much everything costs will assist you, will help you in knowing what can or cannot be achieved in the project. For example, right, if you have X amount of budget, it might be a better consideration to devote that budget towards making and producing three awesome sounding and great kick-ass productions instead of maybe putting more and putting 5 and 6 and having to compromise on the quality. So sometimes, as I said, the another cliche saying goes, quality is better than quantity. So consider it, maybe it might be better with that budget to put that into a fewer number of songs instead of more. Number 6, learn how to use music production tools. Basic knowledge of a DAW nowadays is invaluable. Learn how to operate a DAW, learn basic recording, editing, and mixing. Well, even though you may not be the actual one who's going to be engineering or mixing the project, you may have to hire an engineer or mixer later on. Well, all of this, learning how to use a DAW will be incredibly helpful, right, in the pre-production stage, especially when you want to make the demo. Get feedback and learn. Don't be afraid to share your work. Okay, now, join the online forums, join the online communities, or even better, find a mentor, an engineer or a producer, someone whose work that you look up to, and have them critique your material. Yes, most of it's gonna suck, okay? And I personally, I can't even stand listening back to some of my earliest work, okay? But you're right, allow constructive feedback and criticism because this will help to motivate you to improve your skills in time to come. Be ready to accept, negative outcomes, negative criticisms, okay? But recognize that if you commit to being a good student of music and audio, your skills will only get better. It will only improve with time, okay? Just give yourself a chance, right? Be open and accept all the feedback and all the criticism, whether it be good, whether it be bad. Number 8, get organized. As I mentioned earlier on, one of the hallmarks of a great producer is good organizational skills. Set out work schedules. Use organizational tools such as, apps, notebooks, planners, etc. Develop templates for everything from documents, your emails, invoices, worksheets to project templates in your DAW. Keep track of receipts. Make notes of everything that would come up in the process of making the project. Last but not least, number 9, always work with a contract. Learn how to draft contracts and agreements. Always lay out the terms and the job scope of the project. Never start a project without some form of deposit or advance payment, okay? Right. Another video that I recommend that you check out will be the one that I just did the previous week. The topic was on the lessons that I've learned in the audio industry. I highly suggest that you go and check it out as well. Once again, just click on this link and it will take you there. I hope that you found this list helpful in making you a better producer. As I mentioned earlier, this is also contained, it can be found in the modules that are in my direct access music production workshop. Do check it out, alright? If you want to dive into the topic a little bit more, you can just click on the link, it will take you to the video. There is a whole playlist as well, alright, of the entire music production workshop. Do check it out, okay? It's all up for free. I hope that you found this video useful and informative. If you do, please do leave a like. You share this with your friends, especially those who may be interested in the topics, right, such as this. And if you haven't done so, please click on the subscribe button and the notification bell as well. Now, once again, if you want to help to support the channel financially, do sign up to become a patron. And hope to see you right in another video soon. Stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, happy recording and mixing. Peace, love, and music.